Hello, my friends, and welcome back. We are now on week 6 of our Sabbath School Nuggets, and throughout this week, we will be focusing on laying up treasure in heaven. We will review the lives and decisions of 5 different Bible characters who either made solid investments in eternal value or those who focused more on earthly investments. The first person I want to invite you to examine together with me is Noah. We know he stood out because the Bible says he was different and God liked what he saw in Noah. In 2007, a film called Evan Almighty was released. It is a modern-day retelling of the story of Noah's Ark. The main character, Evan Baxter, prays to God to give him the opportunity to change the world as he is given the opportunity to work in Congress. Now, God answers his prayer, but in a very unexpected way that requires him to build an ark. Strange things start happening to him, such as gopher wood delivered to his house, or pairs of animals start following him around everywhere. The number 614 starts showing up unexpectedly in all sorts of places. He finally understands the reference to Genesis 6:14, where God tells Noah to build an ark. Evan Baxter initially rejects God's command, but through a series of events in his life, he finally sees no other alternative but to build an ark and save people from a flood. In the process, his family leaves him, thinking he's lost his mind. He's banned from going back to his office. His appearance alienates his staffers. He loses people's respect, his dignity, and many more things. And he is left no other option but to blindly follow through by faith on what God asks him to do. Eventually, there is a flood, and Evan Baxter turns out to be the good guy, and God reveals to him that he had changed the world just like he prayed for at the beginning of the movie, just not in the way that he expected. Has that ever happened to you? Asking God to use you and then getting your prayer answered in a completely different way? Noah's life was radically changed as a result of obeying God. Genesis 6 verse 8 is just one phrase, but what a loaded statement it is. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. It sets him apart from the other antediluvians that were corrupt and evil through and through. Instead of laying up treasure here on earth, he chose the opposite, to make radical, and I mean radical changes in his life in order to carry out God's purpose in his life. And you know what? He lost a lot here on earth. Friends, status, wealth, earthly belongings, and perhaps so much more than we even know. But he gained heavenly treasures infinitely more valuable than what he lost. And that's our nugget for today. I'll see you tomorrow.